I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Maha Rakah Kodash. Double honors to our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and which taught us the truth. The Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa abab. This is Psalm 57, a prayer for rescue from persecutors. It says, to the chief musician, Alta Sheth, Mekatam of David, which means a song of David when he fled from Saul in the cave. Be merciful unto me, O power, be merciful unto me. For my soul trusteth in thee. Yea, in the shadow of thy wings will I make my refuge, until these calamities be overpassed, which he was being pursued by King Saul. I will cry unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, which it would be in that word there, unto, it says God. So Yahweh, because Yahweh Shai, he's going to come into the picture as King Solomon, the son of David. So it says, I will cry unto power, Most High, Yahweh, unto power that performeth all things for me. He shall send from heaven and save me from the reproach of him that would swallow me up. Selah. Meditate about it. Power shall send forth his mercy and his truth. My soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword, which they attack the prophets. Be thou exalted, O power, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They have digged a pit before me, into the midst there whereof they are fallen themselves. Selah. Which this happens. This is going to happen to all our enemies. They are right here. Psalm 7, verse 16. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. All right, and that's what's going to happen to the heathen. It says in Psalm 9, verse 15, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, in the net which they hid is their own foot taken. See? Verse 16, Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higion, which Higion means tumult, or like a blasphemy, pretty much. Yeah, so a song, see? Higion is a Hebrew word appearing in the Psalms that is often translated as meditation or a musical interlude, and is used as a directive for the reader or worshiper to engage in thoughtful reflection. See, a plotting in meditation, which they're plotting on the elect, Haga, See, to utter, speak, imagine. And that's what they do in these secret meetings. All right, they're trying to figure out ways to destroy the Israelites. It tells you that in Psalm 83. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head, which the so-called Caucasian is the one that hates us and has lifted up his head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. So they're coming after the Israelites, all right, and they're going to persecute us. And it tells you in Genesis 49, who shall rouse them up? It says Judah. Verse 9 is a lion's whelp. So Judah seems helpless like a baby cub. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up, which the prey is the so-called Caucasian. Now they hunt Judah now, right? Instead of Judah, like King David used to destroy the enemies of Israel, now Judah, the so-called American Negro, is being destroyed by the base man Edom, the so-called Caucasian, the lowest level of mankind to ever exist. Them filthy beasts are allowed to kill Judah. It says, he stooped down as couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Which the so-called American Negro has become comfortable in America, being able to buy a house, get a car, marry, have kids, right? You've even had so-called American Negro, and this happens to all the 12 tribes, but I'm just saying to Judah, because that's the head tribe, you know, they're able to work years in a job and retire. So it's deceived them that they have rights, that they're, you know, able to get comfortable here and put their guard down. Who shall rouse them up? That so-called Caucasian is going to rouse you up to a war. All right, and they're not going to let you just live. They're going to rouse you up into a war, and that's evident with the Nazis. See right here. They're rousing Judah up right now as we live. They're not letting these people live in peace because Esau don't know peace. He takes peace from the earth. And that's why these people, you know, when you watch this interview, the Israelites, right, that are standing up with the guns, which we don't believe in the gun to save us because it was given to Esau as a blessing, all right? But Jake, you know, they've learned to live in this wicked society and use Esau's blessing, the gun. And as you see that man, that's why I watched this video here, the so-called black community in Ohio. When you watch it, she asks him, why are you wearing a mask? And he says, for no retaliation. Why? Because they that hate thee have lifted up their head. And the wicked, the so-called Caucasian, they rule the world in which we live. Right? Which Trump is a well-known so-called white supremacist. All right? And he's president of the United States, which empowers the rest of these so-called white supremacists to reveal their true colors, seeing that there's not going to be no consequence, but the consequence is going to come from on high. All right, Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai, the ultimate Judite, and he's not going to meet you so-called Caucasians as a man. He's coming as a God, and he's going to judge you by fire. Shalom to the elect, wa abba babal.